It's Max the Man with PSA Sports Talk. Gonna go over my weekly Dirty Dozen picks plus 8. This is college rivalry week. Got some extra picks for us. To that right after the intro.
It's PSC Sports Talk, without a doubt.
It's Max the Man, repping PSC Sports Talk. Back in school, I was a super jock. Now I get my sports news from Pat McAfee and AJ Hawk. The best rapper all time is Tupac. Just a middle-aged dude consumed with sports. As a dirty fucking smoker, I smoke Newports. When it's hot outside, I'm rocking Jorts. At the beach last week, I built a fort. Covering the NFL and the MLB. Hall of Famer, Piggy, the CFB. Went back to school to earn more pay. I'm tired of the struggle day to day. Now lighten up like Tommy John, BFA. A joint, a pipe, or a bomb. Cause this train is about to get rolling. Blows my mind, KD be trolling.
All right, so we are in NFL Week 13, and as I mentioned before, college rivalry week. Let's go ahead and take a look at my record on the year here. All right, so last week we were 2-4, which brings us to 37-40 on the year. As I mentioned, it is rivalry week, so we're doing some extra picks. Should be able to get back over the hump here. First game that we're going to go ahead and take a look at here is South Carolina, number 15, at number 12, Clemson. Clemson is a 2.5-point favorite at home, and this is in the Pimento Bowl. Take the South Carolina and the 2.5 points. Probably going to win outright, but always safe to have those extra points. So there's a picture there of the Pimento Bowl trophy as well. Have pictures of all the trophies in these rivalry games this week. So if they have a trophy, because there's one game that doesn't have a trophy, but had to put it on there because, as you can see in the screen there, fuck Oregon. So we have Nebraska at Iowa. Iowa's at 5.5-point favorite at home in this one, and this is for the Heroes Trophy. And we're gonna go ahead and take Iowa, leaving the points. Nebraska's leaking oil again, like they do every year. So unfortunately, we're gonna go with the Iowa Hawkeyes in this one. Dumping the 5. Next, we have Michigan at number 2, Ohio State. Ohio State is a 20.5-point favorite in the game. Ohio State's going to whoop them up. They might even beat them by 40. Who knows? But so Michigan's definitely down and Ohio State's really up. So, number 2 team in the nation. Arizona State is a 9.5-point favorite in this one. And this is the duel in the desert for the Territorial Cup. Go ahead and take Arizona State and dump 9.5 points. Next, we have Auburn at number 13, Alabama. Alabama's an 11.5-point favorite at home in the Iron Bowl. Alabama, roll tide, baby. Their back's up against the wall right now. They definitely need this win. They drop this one, it's their season's pretty much over. No playoffs for them. I believe in Alabama. Next, we have number 5, Notre Dame at USC. USC is a 7.5-point underdog at home. And this is the battle for the Jeweled Shillelagh. And go ahead and take Notre Dame and drop the 7.5. USC's still down. It's pretty crazy. Lincoln Riley, I thought, would have the program turned around by now, but unfortunately he doesn't. Again, Notre Dame, 7.5 points. Next, we have number 3, Texas at number 20, Texas A&M. Texas A&M is a 5-point underdog at home, and this is the Lone Star Showdown. Go ahead and take the Longhorns, dump the 5 points. I still think they're probably the best team in the nation because fuck Oregon. I think they might beat them by more than that. I mean, Kyle Fieldhouse is a huge field, very loud, very passionate fans, but Texas is tough. Next, we have Nevada at number 22, UNLV. UNLV is a 17.5-point favorite at home in this one. And this is the battle for Nevada, and it's for the Fremont Camp. Go ahead and take UNLV, dump the 17.5 in this one. Running Rebels at home. Can't beat them. Next, we have Washington at number 1, Oregon. Oregon is an 18.5-point favorite here in the Cascade Clash. I've never personally heard of that, but that's what the internet told me. Go ahead and take the Huskies in this one and the 18.5 points. I don't think we're going to win per se, but I think we'll cover. Next, we have Mississippi State at number 14, Ole Miss. Ole Miss is a 25.5-point favorite in the Egg Bowl. Go ahead and take Mississippi's drop to 25.5. They are backs against the wall as well, so they definitely need to win in this one. Next, we have Georgia Tech at number 7, Georgia. Georgia is a 19.5 point favorite in the clean, old-fashioned hate game. And go ahead and take the Yellow Jackets in this one. 19.5 points. That's a lot for Georgia to put up. Georgia Tech had a big win against Florida State in Ireland. So let's go ahead and roll the Georgia Techies in this one. Ramblin' Wreck, baby. Next, we have Illinois at Northwestern. Northwestern is a 7.5 point underdog in this one at home. And this is the Land of Lincoln Trophy. Go ahead and take Illinois and drop to 7.5 points in this one. Next, we have Arkansas at number 21, Missouri. Missouri is a 3.5 point favorite at home in this one. And this is the Battle Line Trophy. Basically, the border of Arkansas and Mississippi was the battle line for the North and South in the Civil War. Go ahead and take Arkansas and the 3.5 points in this one. I just don't trust Missouri. I think they've been kind of frauds all year long, to be honest with you. Next, we have Purdue at number 10, Indiana. Indiana is a 29 point favorite in this one at home. This is the battle for the Old Oaken Bucket. Go ahead and take Indiana and drop the 29 points. They've been kicking pretty much everybody's ass besides Ohio State's. They've been blowing people out, so I think they'll take care of business here. In this one. Shouldn't be a problem. Again, their backs are against the wall, too. They can't afford to not look good in this game. Next, we have Florida at Florida State. Florida State is a 15 point underdog at home. This is the Sunshine Showdown. Very interesting looking little trophy there. Go ahead and lay 15 with Florida in this one. They've been playing good football. They started off real slow this year, but they had a couple of very impressive wins at the end of the year. And Florida State's pretty much sucked all year. So I think the Gators are going to take care of business in this one. All right, so that moves us to NFL. Last week we were 3-3, which puts us still one game under 500 on the year. We are 35, 36, and 3. So let's get to it. First, we have Chicago and Detroit on Thanksgiving. Detroit is a 10.5 point favorite at home in this one. It's a no-brainer. Got to take the Lions and 10.5 at home on Thanksgiving. Come on now. And next, we have the Giants at the Cowboys. Cowboys are 4 point favorites at home after their big win last week. So I can't say I'm not going to take them, though. Take the Cowboys in the 4 points. Take Dallas in the 4 points. They're starting Tommy Cutlets again, I think. Definitely trust Cooper Rush more than I do Tommy Cutlets. Take the Cowboys at home on Thanksgiving. Next, we have Miami at Green Bay. Green Bay is a 3.5 point favorite in this one, and this is on Thanksgiving night. The weather, I hear, is supposed to be snow, very cold. Tua wants to put the rumor behind him that he can't play in the cold weather, so this would be a chance for him to show that. But I'm taking the Packers in this one. 3.5 points at home against the cold Miami team. I think it's going to be worse than that, to be honest with you. All right, next we have the Raiders at the Chiefs on Black Friday at noon Pacific. Kansas City is a 13 point favorite at home in this one. I think they're going to take care of business at home. Raiders are not a dumpster fire yet, but getting there. Chiefs at home, can't beat it. San Francisco at Buffalo is the Sunday night game. Buffalo is a 6.5 point favorite at home in this one, and I would definitely take the Bills. San Francisco's leaking oil bad. So Bills and the 6.5 points, laying it. Next, we have the Cleveland Browns at the Denver Broncos. Denver is a 5.5 point favorite in this one on Monday night at home. Go take the Broncos at home. And the graphic here is wrong. They are 5.5 point favorites, not 3.5. So these Broncos lay the 5.5. That is the Week 13 Dirty Dozen picks plus 8. hopefully somebody watches this someday. So appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. And be a friend, tell a friend. Till next week.